Get your hand off my penis!
Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Charles Hudson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And now in the box, number 1. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Number 12 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. So next to bat will be Eddie Murray as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Scott McGregor, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now into the box, Pete Rose. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or There will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
In now, Joe Morgan. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first will get him, and he's breezing through the home first this afternoon. 2 gone now. So now to the plate, Mike Schmidt. First pitch on its way. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Bo Diaz. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
At the plate now, Gary Matthews as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. So now here is number 8. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
The shortstop, number 8.
And now a pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Next up, Ken Singleton, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back. First offering.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, number 38, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box now, Rick Dempsey, hit in the air down the right field line. Rose is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Gary Maddox. Now the first pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, number 11.
Next to hit, DeJesus. First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. He's got it. Throw to 1st with time to spare, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. In now for the O's, number 25, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 25.
Now here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. High in the air out to center field. Maddox is right there, 1 down.
McGregor.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Scott McGregor. Here's the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now a a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, number 1. Left side, but well foul. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Charles Hudson. Now here's the first offering. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete Rose. Grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 38 is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now at the plate is Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here is number 12. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Next to hit is Eddie Murray. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see evidence of the fairly big differential in pitching styles on display here. One starter clocking it at 93, the other at just 88 miles an hour. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 8. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Bo Diaz, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Weak grounder down the line at third. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Number 34.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Up next, Gary Maddox. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Diaz, base runner at first with 1 out. Looped out towards short. In there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
In now, Tony Perez.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Number 38 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Next, it'll be DeJesus. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We played 4 full. Philadelphia's on top, 1-0.
Singleton.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Ken Singleton. First pitch on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, number 38. Fouled away. Struck out in his first at bat. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Rick Dempsey.
Ready now is Rick Dempsey. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Throw down to second. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More baseball on the show right after this. So here now's the pitcher, Charles Hudson. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
To the plate now, Pete Rose.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan.
As he sends it on the ground to first.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Now it'll be Mike Schmidt. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. First offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Diaz. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. And stepping in, number 25. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Number 16, Scott McGregor.
Digging in next, Scott McGregor struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Center fielder on the run. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, number 1. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
So now to the plate, number 12. Popped up. Perez has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Down the left field line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Sid Monje will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. At the plate, number 8, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gary Matthews. First pitch on the way.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Maddox.
At the plate now, Gary Maddox.
He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Tony Perez.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez.
He swings and grounds it to short.
To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, DeJesus.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
No hits to this point. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Vaughn Hayes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
De Jesus is off of first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Tug McGraw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Singleton.
Digging in will be Ken Singleton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 38.
Next to dig in, number 38. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Rick Dempsey. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
one pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 32 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Pete Rose. First pitch of the AB now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's the first pitch. Joe Morgan stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Schmidt. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Diaz.
Next to stand in is Bo Diaz. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. The 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Philadelphia, and it's still 3-1. Stepping in once again is number 25. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now to the plate, here is Dan Ford. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Behind 0-2 now. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box now, number 1, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Matthews is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score holds, it's 3-1.
Matthews.
At the plate now is Gary Matthews, singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
0-1, here it comes. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Standing in now, Gary Maddox, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Tony Perez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, number 11.
Next, here is DeJesus. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Matthews on second. Maddox at first. One gone. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 1 comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Greg Gross will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Down the first baseline. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Phillies leave a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Al Holland comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. So striding in to start the 9th is number 12, and they could use a spark from him here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, beautiful dive. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
To the plate now, Eddie Murray. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
At the plate, number 8. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now that's popped up. Perez just to the right of the mound, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, we saw plenty of offense in this one, but it didn't translate into many runs. Lots of runners left on base and many missed opportunities. This one came down to a couple of key at-bats.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Phils took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Charles Hudson is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.